Today we have very funny classic comedies.
And we have plays that don't know if they're comedies or not.
Hi, I'm Jerry Kowarski.
And I'm Bob Wilcox.
Come with us to the theater and we'll tell you what we've seen from our 2 seats on the aisle. In its early years, the New Jewish Theater consciously avoided Neil Simon. More recently, when productions of Simon's comedies are less frequent than they used to be, New Jewish is helping us reevaluate these works by giving us a chance to see them done by first-rate professional casts. The NJT's current offering, The Sunshine Boys, is a play I know well. It was the first play I ever reviewed for the Post-Dispatch in February 1976. After seeing the NJT staging, I'm convinced the play will last long into the future when it will become increasingly difficult for properties designers like NJT's Marjorie Speck to find the picture tube television Willie Clark is watching at the start of the play, which takes place in 1972 in a dingy residential hotel room. Willie used to be half of Lewis and Clark, one of vaudeville's greatest comedy teams, but he's been sidelined ever since his partner, Al Lewis, decided to retire. Willie doesn't like being on the bench. When Willie's nephew, Ben, comes by for his weekly visit, all Willie seems to care about is whether Ben, a theatrical agent, has gotten Willie any auditions. Uncharacteristically, Ben does have an offer this time. A TV network wants Lewis and Clark to do one of their best-known routines on a special about the history of comedy. As much as he wants to work, Willie doesn't even want to see Al Lewis, the former partner with whom he always had a contentious relationship. As Willie, John Contini is less irascible than I expected, but Contini's approach has the benefit of giving Willie more of an emotional arc than I've seen before. When Willie finally passes his breaking point, the explosion is a real climax. Peter Mayer has had a short fuse in many of his roles, but as Al Lewis has the reserve required to contrast with Contini's Willie. The work of Mayer and Contini together is a prime example of comic timing and teamwork. Jared Sanzaharo's Ben is the relative you hope will care for you when you need care. He's such a sweet guy in such trying circumstances. The strong supporting cast includes Fanny Bell Levy as the no-nonsense nurse, Julia Crump as the all-nonsense nurse, Leo B. Ramsey as the put-upon production assistant, and Bob Harvey as a patient in the doctor sketch who is straight from the Borscht Belt. The production features fine work in Doug Finlayson's direction, Marjorie and Peter Speck's set, Michelle Friedman Seiler's costumes, Michael Sullivan's lightings, Robin Wetherell's sound, and Christy Sifford's wig design. The Sunshine Boys will brighten your evening.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. You were talking about having it done by such good actors. But Simon has those comic rhythms. They're in his bones, and he puts them in the script, and then you want actors who know what to do with them.
Exactly.